Good evening and welcome to the Torah Bytes of the Young Israel of Lawrence-Cedarhurst. The Greeks were trying to obliterate a nation. They had an agenda. They wanted to enculturate these Israelites, these Judeans, to the point that they would be a Hellenized part of their empire. Now, on the planning committee, what they had in mind was to target 3 of the most identifying Jewish customs in order to be able to achieve this. And they chose carefully. The first they chose was to stop the Sabbath. Number 2 was to stop the circumcision. And finally, the last of the triad would be stopping sanctifying the new moon. Now, if you on the Greek planning committee trying to work out how to kill this culture, to kill the Jewish culture, would the sanctifying of the new moon be one of those very important options up there? I doubt it. Why was it that it was so important to them? Why were they seeking specifically that of all mitzvahs as something being a Jewish identifying mark? Yet somehow, says the Sfas Emes, Rabbi Yehuda Aryeh Leib of Gur, that the Greeks had an uncanny understanding of what really was important. Because on the one hand, when it comes to Bris Milah and Shabbos, when it comes to circumcision and the Sabbath, yes, they are very much identifying marks of Judaism, but they represent humans' trust in God. When it comes to Kiddush HaChodesh, sanctifying the new moon, it represents God's trust in Israel, so to speak. God says to Israel, I will make everything wait. I will make the spiritual auras that are going to come into being on the holy days of the year wait for your word when you decide when the new month is, and hence all the holy days in that month. And therefore, the Greeks sought to obliterate both sides of the relationship. The relationship that we trust in God and the relationship where Hashem gives us the space, where He trusts our decisions. Sometimes we learn something. Sometimes we learn the most important things from those who try to eradicate us. And what we celebrate tonight is the survival of both. Is the survival of our reliance on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is choosing and making important what we do. Have a wonderful and meaningful Chanukah.